anyone else that I know that has recently started a business or has started a business in general, all goes through this where
Welcome to Soundboard with Tofe. Here you'll learn all things podcasting to help you connect with your audience. And here's your host, Tofe Evans.
hello and welcome to episode 10 of the Soundboard with Tofe podcast. Thank you for tuning in. I am absolutely stoked that we've made it to double digits, baby. We are on the 1-0 and we ain't stopping anytime soon. So it is amazing how much support I'm getting behind this podcast and just the people that are getting any sort of value from this. So I have to thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, since I decided to change my entire setup from episode 7 onwards, that you're enjoying how this audio sounds, and if you're watching this on YouTube, how it looks. And that is the power of buying new equipment or investing in better equipment. So I'm glad I made that move. I just wanted to get something up and running at the start, but this will be my setup for a while. And what I do want to put light on is with behind the scenes as I've been building out this business it's quite a serious topic, but I'm going to make it as light as possible, is around loneliness and isolation. Now, I am what you would call an ambivert. It's a literal term. It's someone that's on the cusp of introversion and extroversion. I used to be known as an extrovert. Anyone that has known me from school in my early to mid 20s, I was a pretty loud dude. And that's because I was just a natural born people pleaser. I was a massive attention seeking whore because I wanted to be seen. I wanted it to be validated. That's just the sheer nature of it all. And I can laugh about this now because I've done enough work on myself from men's groups and psychologists to realize that I am enough. And if you're listening, you are also enough. But what it's done, oddly enough, is it's made me realize how much I enjoy my own company. Not in a narcissistic way, in a self-love way. So the funny thing is, ever since I took Soundboard full time, I'm with myself. I don't work with anyone unless I'm working in a co-working space or unless my partner's working from home as well. But I am enjoying I am enjoying the time with myself because I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else. Because I am with myself 24/7 and I'm with myself till the day I die. I know that sounds like cliche or obvious, but I have to learn how to do that, or else I am going to be going down the whole attention seeking vicious cycle again. And I've learnt that mistake the hard way. But what it's done to me is there is a level of loneliness. Anyone else that I know that has recently started a business or has started a business in general, all goes through this where they don't see people as much as they want to. So social anxiety goes up. And I have felt that meeting with clients or even going to events. I'll meet people and I'm a little taken aback because I'm not used to being in the CBD where there's so many people walking around, or I'm in an office full of people. It's different. So it's like this double-edged sword. So one side of it, I'm so stoked to be just at home and it's just me. But then on the other side, proactively, I know that I need to be seeing people or else social anxiety will be way too high. And I wonder if anyone else can relate to that, especially if you're a business owner or if you are someone that used to be very extroverted and has lowered that scale and become a little bit more introverted. I call myself a loud introvert because when I'm around people now, especially strangers, sometimes it takes a little bit of time for me to open up or to actually speak. There was an event I went to not too long ago and I decided to hang out in the toilet for a few minutes before coming out because of fear of judgment, and fear of, am I going to connect with this person? Not like people pleasing, like, are they going to like me? But it's more being seen since like leaving the house, because I know when it's just me, it's a different thing. Whereas I when I wake up, I look in the mirror, it's like, yeah, dude, it's me and you, buddy. I wouldn't want to do this with anyone else. I think it's important to have that mindset though. But yeah, I thought I would just shed light on that. But it is worth talking about, because if the social anxiety is too high, it can affect my mental health. And someone who does advocate this topic, I think it's important for me to make sure that I still go see people in person or do as many sort of interactions with people so that my mental health can stay fine. Regarding mental health, I have a full story behind it. I will share that for another episode. It won't be in any ones coming up. But before I wrap things up, I just want to say thank you for listening. Please share this with anyone you feel would get value from it. Maybe it is that business owner. Maybe it is someone who goes through a lot of social anxiety. Just letting them know that they're not alone, and that the key is to obviously speak about it. For me, it's accepting where I'm at, because that will allow me to move forward. And for me, the action that I'm doing something about it is being proactive in going to events and seeing clients in person when I can. Anyway, thank you for listening. Hopefully that wasn't too deep for you. But I appreciate you listening, and I will see you in the next episode.
Thank you for listening, and remember, your voice matters. Soundboard acknowledges the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today, paying respects to elders past, present, and emerging.